Well, hello everybody, welcome, my name is Rubydung, welcome to today's episode. Did some work over their last episode, but I also did some work off camera. As you can tell, I actually got quite a bit of levels doing some stuff, because I was doing some work, doing some enchanting, but more particularly, I was wanting to get as many bones as possible for the new shell, well not shell, more particularly what is inside the shell, of a farm, in which case, this is one of the issues I noticed recently. A bunch of the mushrooms escaped. I'm going to probably have to put those back up in today's episode. Wait, I thought this guy escaped. How did he get back? Okay, I know that a few of them escaped. I guess that one stayed. I could have swore he escaped as well. But regardless, as I head all the way down here, I don't have saplings on me, do I? Dang it, and now I need to go grab some saplings. Alright, I got the saplings here now, and I just want to show you quickly, the chests here are now nice and filled with bone meal. So going through each of the hoppers here, and looking at the actual chest, just a ton of bone meal. So I was able to completely fill that up, and now if I stand here, there should be a whole bunch of bone meal being spammed on these saplings, and if I just hold down my little finger here on my button, in which case saplings will be slowly planted, a bone meal will be used, the sapling will grow up, and obviously the pistons will extend once one is, and push it over to the side. So I basically just sit here and AFK it. I also turned the noise off, if you can notice, just because I knew the clicking sound was going to be beyond annoying, so I just turned that off for this one clip. So don't mind that, why it's deathly quiet. But I just wanted to show this to you guys real quick, because I said I was going to do it last episode, so I'm just doing it at the very beginning of this one. Alright, I sat here and used up all the saplings that I had in my inventory here, a full stack of stuff, and I got a nice big log here. So, this is about close to max capacity, pretty close to it. So, with all that said, I think it is now time to go through here and actually do my first ever harvest of the actual farm. In which case, this will also give me a good idea of how easy it is to actually harvest this farm. So I'm just going to sit here harvesting this up, getting an idea of how nice and easy this farm is. So far, it's not too bad. It's definitely a lot easier than the normal tree farm I have. I'm not having to sit there and break leaves, and I'm already getting a good amount of wood, so good so far. But I'm just going to quickly harvest this up. Alright, full harvest achieved, and it only took about half a chest of bone meal. So, I now have a nice good system. Technically, it probably will take, like, a full chest, considering how, I only did, like, it was only, like, half full, and then I filled up the rest of the half today. So, probably a full chest of bone meal, but that's fine. That's fine, right? But, now that I have that now nice and harvested, I wound up getting about pretty good amount of wood there. I think we filled up about half my inventory or so. So, it was a pretty decent amount. About the, if I remember correctly, about 2 to 3 times as much as my wood farm actually gives me. My original wood farm, the actual tree one, where I grow them up naturally and then chop them down. That one typically produces, like, about half to 2/3 of what that did. So, I don't get as many saplings from it. That's the biggest downside. But I already have more than enough, so I don't really need saplings. Now, what I'm wanting to quickly fix as well is that I was talking earlier today about some mushrooms that have been falling down. I believe there's another one all the way over here. Yeah. So I'm just going to basically go around here. I'm not going to film this. I'm just going to put the mushrooms back up. Alright, I have the mushrooms back up in here, so they're back up there and back up there. So that was just a very quick thing, a little staircase for that. But in between the episodes, I had to get up a whole ton of bones for the actual tree farm. So I filled up a whole ton of chests, and I am now running into a small problem. So obviously I needed to use up a whole ton of bones in order to actually fill up the actual thing, just because it takes a lot of bones in order to work the farm. I'm going to need to get a whole bunch more in order to refill, so that way I can continue using the farm, because the farm is now completely empty. However, I am now running into a new interesting problem, in which case if I run all the way over here and open up this chest, I got arrows, and this whole system is now completely filled with arrows. I probably need to bust open the back here, But I am now hitting a new thing where previously I had more rotten flesh than I knew what to do with. And, yeah. Why is there so many bones in this? There shouldn't be bones in there. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's fine. Bones, that's fine. Why are there bones in here? But that also means that there's a very good chance that this system is completely filled with arrows now, so I'm going to need to break that hopper, so that way anything that is sitting in this hopper will circle around and stop here. So I'm going to need to basically break everything here to make sure that everything is fine, and I'm going to need to investigate this whole system to make sure nothing is broken now, because I accidentally overflooded it with arrows. I knew this was going to be a problem, and I need to sort it somehow. Okay, I've been doing a little bit of work in the storage system here, and I was capable of sorting out a few bugs. There was a weird thing where wheat was being sorted weirdly through this thing. It shouldn't be doing that anymore now, I don't think anyways. Move some of this out and, move that in. There we go. And then, I can just, put this in, and it's going to filter through. Yeah, see? Nice and good. Or it's gonna wind up clogging again. Shoot. Just put that here. Everything's fine. But also, I moved around some of the things. So, in this system, we had 2 chests for rotten flesh. That is no longer necessary. I have a villager that I trade rotten flesh to. So, we're not needing 2 chests of that. Previously, we did, because I was just storing it up because I didn't want to throw it away for some reason. But, we have a villager to trade that away now, so I moved over to this chest now, taking ender pearls. But, why do I have a chest taking ender pearls? I need a chest for arrows. I have too many arrows. Well, I did this for it over here, where this chest is now accepting arrows, and this chest is now accepting arrows. So, we now have 2 chests, 4 arrows, just in case, I don't really carry a bow on me, so I don't know how useful that will be. But in the event I want to be beginning to use a lot of arrows, I will have that. I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Arrows are like a very useful resource typically, so yeah. But with all that said, I can now just seal all of this up and not have to worry about it for at least a little bit until the system breaks again, which is inevitable, I feel, because it's already broken a few times. Next up, I'm just doing some random trading right now. I don't know why I'm cutting to this. I'm just doing some random trading. I finally, at long last, was able to get a villager I was wanting for a while, which was a someone who could trade for iron, and I have a lot of iron, and I mean a lot of iron, so finally was able to get a villager that trades for that, so I'm just gonna, like, do that. I probably brought over way too much iron, because that trade is, nope, it's still open. Alright, trade up all that again. But yeah, this is a villager I was wanting for a while now. Very happy about it. As you can see, he's a very good villager to have. Like, look at that, look at this. So much iron, so much trading, so many emeralds. And there it is. Okay, it's locked off, and I need to do this trade over here to refresh it, maybe, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. And yes, it did. Woohoo! Endless trading. Woo! Anyways, guys, I just want to throw over to this. But regardless, that is probably going to be doing it for today's episode. I'm just going to sit here doing a lot of trading with this dude. I'm very excited to have an iron villager. I'm probably going to wind up maxing him out here again very soon. Oh, nope, still open. Still 15 to refresh, okay. How much was that diamond trade for? I'm never doing that. I technically have a coal trade here. And now I can do this. Ah, now I got so much more emeralds. Look at this. But anyways, guys, that's probably going to be doing it for today's episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any ideas of things you want to see me do in the future here, be sure to tell me. I always love hearing your guys' suggestions. There's a billion things that I always have going on in this world, and I always have a billion projects going on. This is a sandbox game, so there's an infinite number of projects that I can always wind up doing. And if you guys have any suggestions for that, be sure to tell me. Ooh, I got level 75 just off trading iron. Is it still maxed? Nope, nope, not maxed out yet. I'm impressed. This guy's letting me get away with surprising amount. I wouldn't allow it this much. Nope, okay. Let's see, 15 again. Let's see if that works. Another chest plate. Will that refresh it? Oh, I think this guy's finally done. I'll I'll trade one more time just to be sure, in which case I'm losing a large amount of emeralds here doing that. Oh! Aha! Alright. Trade more emeralds. But anyways, guys, that's probably going to be doing it for today's episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I will be seeing you guys here in the next one. So long. See ya. Bye! You have literally no clue how happy this guy makes me. I was wanting him for so long. I just wasn't able to get him. But finally. Oh, no. No, I need to trade for another one. Just refresh it. Aha. It's... I have demonstrated a loop. Alright, see ya. Bye!